Hi guys, good evening. Yeah, it's be evening by now as you're watching this, but right now it's in the morning. It's Saturday morning. I remember we have class today, and because of the conference I'm in currently, I won't be able to, get the class ready in writing. So I just had to film this class to make it easier for me and also make it easier for us, so we get to see me and I get to explain those things more clearly. Okay, so today I want to be teaching us 12 strategies for building trust and getting more sales, because like I mentioned, you can't sell without without getting the confidence of your customers or getting the confidence of your audience. They need to trust you. Remember the KLT formula, right? Which means what? Know, like, and trust. So your audience will want to know you, like you, and trust you before they can patronize you, before they can give you their money. So today I'm going to be teaching us 12 strategies to build the trust between you and your audience and get them to buy from you. That way you make more sales and you make more money. Remember that we are still looking at how to make sales. Okay, so if you are with me, I want you to comment on the comment section and tell me your name, tell me where you're joining from, and for those of you already in my class, type something on the comment section so I know you're here. It's really going to be a very interactive class, and before the class ends, I'm going to throw more light on the ebook that we are currently working on. Okay, so we all get to make some corrections from the several feedbacks I've gotten from many of us. There are several mistakes we are making, and I couldn't just correct that one-on-one with each DM. So I just wanted to do this, include it in this video so everyone gets to take the correction. So please pay attention as I talk about the 12 strategies, and also when I begin to talk about the mistakes we've been making in the ebook, so we all take corrections and effects that immediately. Okay, and I believe that by now all of us have started working on this ebook. You don't have any time. Remember, you have to do the work. You have to commit yourself to doing the work. All right, so let's just get right into it because we don't have so much time. I'm going to spend the next, let's say, 15 minutes to talk about it, about the 12 strategies, and then I'll use the other 15 minutes to talk about the ebook. All right, if you have questions, do well to drop it on the comment section. Remember that as this class is streaming now, I am here with you on the comment section. I'll be there with you in the comment section as I am still here with you live. So do well to comment and ask your questions in the comment section. I'll definitely respond to them. Okay, all right, so let's go. Please, I know this is not totally live, I know this is not real life, but I need your comments in the comment section. I need some fire. Okay, I need to know that you guys are following, because I will still be live with you, remember. So please keep the comment section alive. All right, so 12 strategies for building trust and then getting more sales. Number one, you'd have to show credibility. Okay, you have to show credibility when you are talking to your audience. Now, the reason why I'm focusing on this is that most of us do not have audience already. Most of us do not have an active social media platform, and we need those active social media platform to sell our products. Okay, you won't just come out from the blues and people don't even know you for a particular thing and then begin to sell and want them to buy. They need to know you, like you, and trust you, remember. So you need to show them credibility. They need to know that you know your stuff. So you would have to let them know what you know about what you're writing about. Okay, so we have social media platforms now, and probably you want to write on self-esteem. Do they know you as someone that has overcome self-esteem? Do they know that you know something about self-esteem? Before they can purchase your product or listen to you, you have to show them you're an authority. So show them your credibility. That is why I told us to keep our social media platform alive. So we have to keep building our audience there. They have to keep knowing us for what we are doing. They have to keep liking us for what we are doing. So make sure you're showing them credibility. Okay, show them that you are an authority in the field that you are focusing in your own niche and what you're talking about. Show them you're an authority. And how do you show them? By actually being an authority. So when you learn your stuff, you'll be able to teach other people the same stuff. Okay, you need to be an authority. You need to let them see what you can do. You need to talk with confidence. I also mentioned in one of the videos I made that you'd have to follow other people that are in your niche. You have to follow other people that are doing the same thing you're doing. Comment on their comment section. Okay, follow them, like their post, give good comments. Let them also learn from the comments you're making. Not just go and say, oh wow, beautiful, good, oh I like this. Don't just stop there. Okay, make sure you're giving good content. Make sure you're commenting something relevant that will also benefit anyone coming, and people want to check up, this person that's giving such a wonderful comment, who is she? They'll come to your page and see that that's the same stuff you're doing, and they would follow you and they would trust you and like you. Okay, so you have to show them that you're credible. Then secondly, you have to know your audience inside out. It's always good when you're talking and you're relating with your audience. They get to know that, okay, this one understands what I'm going through. You're talking about self-esteem. You have to make them know you know what self-esteem is, whether low self-esteem, whatever you're talking about in self-esteem. You have to let them know what that you understand what low self-esteem is. You have to let them know that you've probably been through it, and then understand what they are going through. You really have to put yourself in the shoes of your audience. Okay, so if you're just up there and saying whatever you want to say and just giving points and sharing word without relating with them, they're not really going to get that connection. And one of the ways you relate with them is by sharing stories. Okay, so storytelling is one way to connect with your audience. Is one way to show them that you understand what they are going through. So you share your own story, or even paint a picture that depicts your audience. Do you understand? So it's easier for them to connect. Oh wow, this is something I'm going through. I understand perfectly. I went through this. So they would give you attention when you're offering help, when you're offering assistance. Do you understand? So please make sure that you know your audience inside out. So that is why you have to know what they are going through beyond your own experience. Get to know what are other people going through in relation to. I'm using self-esteem as an example because I know one of you is writing on it. Before I start telling them about self-esteem or low self-esteem, what exactly do they go through? What are the different scenarios they found themselves in that was really depressing for them, that they couldn't handle? So put yourself in their shoes and make sure you understand exactly what they are going through. Remember, I talked about empathy as one of the features, one of the things you'd have to imbibe as a copywriter. You'd have to learn to show empathy. So put yourself in their shoes and let them know you understand. And use storytelling most times. We use storytelling most times to do that. Storytelling, descriptions, and events, scenarios that talks about, or case studies that talks about what your audience are going through. Okay, then number 3, you have to offer free stuff. You know that people like free stuff, so that cannot be overemphasized. Okay, when people know that, okay, this person knows his or her stuff and she's able to give, or he is able to give some things free of charge, no cost, and you're giving value, or you're just giving freebies, they are really going to get connected to you. They're going to like you. People like those that give. You get? Yeah, people like those that give. So do well to give free stuff. Okay, freebies that people can afford. Probably, yes, free things. You can also add money to it, but then you're giving it at a lower price more than the value. Okay, you can even do it free offers, airtime giveaway. Celebrities do that and they get more audience. So social media managers also do that to get more audience. So that is the way you get to connect, you get to attract them, and then they get to connect with you. Okay, now number 4, remember I said 12 strategies to building trust. Number 4 is that you have to offer money back guarantee. Whenever you're making a sale and then you want people to actually trust you, what you can use money give back guarantee. Okay, so you promise them that if what I promise you I'm going to teach you in this class, you don't get it, I will give you back your money. So people get to know, oh wow. And you actually have to mean it though. It's not like you're just using it for using sake. You'd have to mean it. Okay, sometimes I've seen someone that said, I'll give you back your money and I'll make a post on my social media platform and apologize to you that I failed you. People do that. This is just to build trust. Let the person know that it's not just about the money. I want to give you this content, I want to give you value, and I'm ready to give you back your money if you don't get what you want. So most times we end up giving more value than what they even paid for. Most of us pay little for this class, right? But I'm here shooting videos for us, doing film for us, going live, coaching us one-on-one. Some of us even enter the class free of charge. Does that make sense now? So you'd have to use freebies and try as much as you can to give the money offer back guarantee, so people get to know, okay, if I don't make this, if I don't gain what I wanted to gain from this class, I will definitely have my money back. So it gets to build some level of trust. Okay, now number 5 is that you have to show testimonials. Okay, you have to show your testimonials, reviews, quotes from people, testimonies. So if there are people that have bought your product and then they've used it and they're okay with it and they have testimonies, get them together. It's going to also help build trust. Show your audience what is happening. Okay, show your audience what other people are enjoying. It's going to make people trust you and trust your product, and be genuine about it. Don't just go and formulate testimonials or reviews from somewhere and use it as yours. No, That's why you have to start first most times with giving free things. So give you free, let them test the product, let them use this product and give you feedback and give you review. If it's a copywriting service you're doing, write free copywriting services, write free copies for people, let them give you feedback and then use the feedback as your testimonials to now get your audience that will pay you for it. Okay, so use your testimonials and use your reviews, let your audience know that this thing have been working on, and they'll be able to trust you. Okay, now number 6, become a friend. Okay, you have to become a friend, become your audience friend, become friends with your audience. Okay, most of them comment on your social media posts, reply them as if you're having a one-on-one conversation. Befriend them, reply them, become their friend. Don't just be a social media content creator that is just writing contents, just write and go. No, connect with them. Facebook even remind you, for me Facebook will remind me if I don't comment on people's posts, that to build your audience, please comment on the posts of your audience, on the comments of your audience. So I'll just have to go back and then check the ones I have not commented on or have not liked, and I like them and comment. Okay, so that way you build your audience. I'm saying let's begin to apply this thing on our social media platform. Some of us left our accounts dormant for 1 year, 2 years. We've not done anything on it, and now we are reviving it back. Apply this method to build your audience. Let them trust you. So when you're coming out to, sell something or teach them something or ask for something, they already know you and they already love you, they already like you. And this is something you need to do within 1 month. Okay, start give it your all in this 1 month. Continue it subsequently, but this 1 month you're starting, make sure that you're consistent with it. Okay. Now, after 1 month, continue. After 2 months, continue. Always show up time and time again. Don't just do it after 1 month and then you run away. But I'm monitoring us for the next 1 month to make sure that we are doing this for those of us in my coaching class specifically. Okay. Now, number 7 is that you have to avoid using big words and jargons. There are some words that you just have to avoid. Just keep it light. Don't come and use highfalutin words that people cannot understand. They are trying to understand what this person is saying in her post or her sales copy. Don't use highfalutin words. Use simple words that people can relate to. Like, let them feel you. Do you understand? Let them feel that they're having a conversation with you, even if they're not seeing you. Do not use highfalutin words. I'm trying to really be fast, so I can be able to cover in 30 minutes. Now, you also have to use data and statistics. Okay? Use data and statistics. You can start your comments, you can start your post by giving us a research or by giving us a statistics about a particular topic you're talking about. So it gets to help people know that you have information. Use research, use statistics, use case studies, use scientific quotes. Use those and incorporate them. People that have gone far in your field, in your niche, people that are authority, quote them and use it to pass your point. And that is why you have to do your research. That is why you have to follow people. That is why you have to study. That is why you have to get connected with other people, so you get to learn from them and also use it in your own niche. Okay, so use quotes, use data, use statistics. Number 9, you have to promote press placement. Okay, you have to promote press placements. So if you write a book, if you write an ebook, you have to make sure you send out the link in publications. Okay, so that you can always get those publications and bring it to your audience and tell them my book was published here, or I was quoted here, or I have my article posted here. I've been on BBC, I've been on this newspaper. I don't know if you understand. It just gets you, it just makes them know, oh wow, this person is serious, this person has gone far, the person has a press placement. So always strive to get a press placement or get other people to recommend you. Connect with other people in your niche and have live sessions with them on Instagram, on Facebook. Book them, let them come to your own social media platform and connect with you. As they are coming to your platform, other people in their own audience are coming to hear them in your own platform, and they're also getting connected with you. All right, now number 10, you have to cite experts. Okay, I really talked about that in using statistics, but now I'm separating it. Okay, so there I said use statistics, use facts, use quotes. In this number I'm saying cite experts. All right, cite experts. If they are experts that have gone far in your field, cite them. Okay, make sure you always cite them, because it's going to help them know you're not, especially when you're starting, that you are into your stuff, that you've studied, that you've made research, that you've read books, that you have people that you're following and you're listening to, and you're also building your audience. So cite experts. Okay, number 11, deliver on your promise. You cannot tell them I will be live by, that is what, this is exactly what I am doing, delivering on my promise. I told us to have a class on Saturday, and in as much as I'm in a conference, I'm here doing this video so that by 8 we still have something to learn. So make sure you keep your promise. Don't be the kind of business woman or businessman that will always fail people who will not trust you anymore. They won't even want to patronize you because they'll make an order and you tell them, okay, to be ready by 8 p.m. and it's not ready by 8 p.m. Or they'll make an order and you tell them, okay, I'll be a so and so place, so and so time, and then they come and they don't see you or you don't show up. They're going to lose trust in you. They're going to lose, believe me, they're going to lose trust in you. So you have to deliver on your promise. Now, number 12, which is the last strategy, is be predictable. Okay, be predictable. Let your audience know that you show up. Let your audience know that class starts by 8, it starts by 8. I tell my students, class is by 8, don't be late by 1 minute. Be there on time because I will show up. No matter what, I will show up. Even if I'm to go live, several times network have given issues, but I'll still show up by that 8 and tell them what's up, what is happening. So I get them to know what is happening. Be predictable. Let them know that you would always show up, or you would always do what you have said, or let them know that, okay, I know at so and so time she will definitely be into this or into that. Be predictable, especially in your niche, okay? Especially when you're building an audience and you want them to trust you. Let them know that you will not fail. Let them know. Don't be predicting them the wrong way where I can predict that I know she will not show up, or I know she will not do this. No, let it be of good credit, okay? Let me be able to predict you and know that I know she will do this, okay? I trust her to do this. I trust her not to do this. So be predictable. That way you also get to, gain your audience trust. Now, some of the words I want to share with us, some of the words, 8 powerful words that you can use, when you're making sales. Things like free, things like new. People like seeing free things. This is a new. People like seeing them, okay? Just like you can tell someone, check out this newly updated fashion dress or fashion scent or makeup tools. So newly just gets to draw their attention. Free gets to draw people's attention. Secrets. I would like to tell you a secret about money. I want to tell you a secret that rich people do not tell you. I want to tell you a secret about myself. I want to tell you a secret about poverty. I want to tell you a secret about being broke. I want to tell you a secret about business, about politics. I want to tell you a secret about people like hearing. They will always want to know what that secret is, okay? People always like, let me use the word, gossip. People like gossiping. But this is not the case actually. But people like, getting to know, okay, what's up, what happened, what's the secret? I want to be the first to know this secret. I want to know what other people don't know. That is human attitude. So you can always leverage on that. Using that word secret in your copy or in your adverts helps. Then use things like now, sign up now, subscribe now. Mark these words and try to always feed them in your words. These are keywords I'm giving you that you mustn't miss out in your sales, okay? Things like promo. Then I also told us this is number 6 now. You should always be at your fingertips. Whenever you're typing, easily use the word you. Don't use I, don't use we. Most times use you whenever you're talking to someone else, okay? Do not come from the third person. Talk as if you are directly talking with them. Even if you're talking to an audience, right, still use you as though you are having a one-on-one conversation with them. So it's going to make them relate with you and feel or believe in their hearts that you are talking to them, whether they are seeing you or not, okay? So words like exclusive, first class, premium package. So it makes them know that this is a special package. It's a special. So I have to grab this. I'm special. I have to make use of something that is special. So premium, exclusive, first class. These are words you should use. Then things like research, okay? A research from so and so person shows that, quoting according to Abraham Lincoln, you quote, government is, so stuff like that. You'd have to use these words and it's really going to go a long way in helping out, okay? So these are keywords I should use when you're making your sales. Then there are some mistakes that we make when we are writing content that I would really want to correct, okay? When we are writing some of us are sending me stuff they wrote about their ebooks that I want to correct, okay? So just in the next few minutes, I just want to rush that down. In 10 minutes, I just want to rush through that, okay? So most of us made mistakes in our choosing of headlines or topics for our books. You don't just wake up and then you choose any book or any topic to write. First of all, that's why I talked about your audience knowing you, liking you, and trusting you. They have to know you for that particular niche. They have to know you for that particular thing. I won't wake up now and say I want to talk about how to become a multi-millionaire, when I'm not one. When I'm not one, like, how? It's not relatable. I don't know if you understand. Even if I write it, maybe just my friends will buy it so that my business will be moving, but people will not patronize because they don't know you for that thing. Okay, so don't just wake up and then just start writing a topic. You want to talk about self-development, and whatever you're talking about, it's not relatable with you. It's not really going to give you that credibility. It's not going to place in a place where people want to listen to you. Okay, so you can teach people, of course, things that you don't practice, but it's best. It's more, you don't be a good teacher. You don't be a teacher that will come and say smoking is not good for the body, and you go and smoke. You're just going to drop the stuff and go. People these days want to relate with your life. Whatever you're teaching them, they want to see it in you. That's why storytelling works all the time, because they want to know, are you practicing this and are you doing this thing? So when you're choosing your topic, don't just wake up and choose any topic. Choose something that people can relate with. And even if you don't have an audience, people don't know you for anything. That's why you have to start building your audience over time. So when you're telling them, okay, I'm writing a book on this, they know, okay, I've been learning a lot from you on this particular topic, and I would like to have this book where I have the holistic view on this topic from you. So make sure that you're choosing something that is relatable, something that you can write on, not something that you go and copy from somewhere else and come and put in your book. Now, number 2 is that you have to use keywords. This is an ebook. If you're writing an ebook, it's going to be online. People are going to search for it. But if they are searching for a keyword and your book talks about that, and yet your book does not have that keyword, it's not going to come out in the search. It's not going to be easily attractive. Even if they are clicking the link, it's not going to be easily attractive. It's not easily going to call their attention. So you have to learn to use keywords. That is why I told us, do your market research. When you choose your topic, most of us don't do market research and that is wrong. You have to do your market research. If you want to write, let me keep using self-esteem. If you want to write about low self-esteem, we have to go online. I've given us platforms where you can search. Reddit, go to Facebook groups, type those words, start with Reddit, or go to Facebook. Start with, well, maybe I'm giving us too much information, but let's just focus on Reddit. Okay, so I'll give you step-by-step guide. Go to Reddit, type low self-esteem. You're going to see comments from people, you're going to see questions from people. It's going to show you exactly what people are asking about low self-esteem. Go to YouTube, do the same thing, type low self-esteem. You get to know what people are asking about, so you get to meet the needs of people. Remember that sales is about solving a problem. You'd have to solve a problem. If there's no problem you're solving, what exactly do you want people to exchange money for? People exchange money not because of your book, not because of you. They exchange money to get solution. All right, people exchange money to get solution. So make sure that you're solving a problem. So do your research. Then when you do your research, you find out the keywords. What are people searching for? In low self-esteem, what is their major complaints? Is it how to overcome? Is it how to be confident? Is it how to talk? Is it how to respond to people that say bad words? Is it how to stand for an audience and respond? Don't just share your own experience alone, because it might not be holistic. Get to find, sometimes when you're doing your research, you find out that there are things that you didn't know about low self-esteem that you've actually gone through and overcame, but you didn't even have a name to it. But because you're seeing people's comments and questions, it guides you. Okay, so it goes a long way in guiding you. So make sure you do your market research. Do your market research. Find out contents on that particular topic. The another thing is, in your research, you'll be able to find out what is going to be in your table of contents, what is going to be in your book, because each chapter is supposed to answer a question on that concept you're writing. It's supposed to answer a question in people's mind, not a question in your mind. You're selling the book to people, you're not selling it to yourself. You should answer a question in people's mind. Find out for your own niche, what are people. Don't use what you think should be the table of content. Find out, then from the information you're gathering, put it together and then draw out a table of content. Nobody should send me any table of content if the person have not done market research. And your market research, you're going to tell me what and what you're able to do, the platforms you're able to search, how you're able to come up with your table of content. So make sure you have done this research before you start writing your table of content. Okay, so these are little mistakes we made here and there. Then in keywords, I told us, use keywords that are catchy. Let your topic be catchy. Let the title of your book be catchy. Some of us have an idea of what we want to write, but we don't know how to put the words. Go online, search low self-esteem. How are people giving titles to this topic? Which one is getting more views? how do they get the keywords they are using there and use it to write your own topic and use it to create your own topic. All right, so I really hope you've been able to get value from this class, and I really hope you've been able to learn a lot. There are several other things I would have loved to share, but I'm out. I should be out for a program now. So this is just a very short video, and I want you to go through it, ask your questions, give your comments, and if you don't understand anything, ask in the comment section, or you can ask in class for those of us in my copywriting coaching class. And for as many of us that want to join this coaching class, it's a 1-month intensive training where I get to teach you how to write copies, different types of copies. I also teach you how to build your audience. I teach you how to run your ads. I teach you a whole lot of things, and I want to reach out to me via my email address, faithembassy@gmail.com, if you would love to join the WhatsApp coaching class. It's actually a one-on-one intensive class because I don't just teach in class. I also, get direct responses from people. I get feedbacks. They get to ask their questions in my DM, and I get to answer them. It's a very intensive coaching class, and the price I will let you know when you send me a DM. Okay, so it's a very cheap, very, very affordable price. I actually give value more than you pay. That's just the point, because I want to raise genius copywriters who are going to launch out there and write beautiful things. The pen, they say, is mightier than sword. So we might not have the sword, but we have pen to write, and so we can use writing to change a lot about ourselves, change a lot about our business, change a lot about our financial status, and make so much sales just by writing, just by doing what we love doing. So reach out to me, and I would love to coach you. This second batch of admission that is ongoing now, we are only admitting 100 persons, and so you have to get your slot as soon as possible, and registration is going to end soon. And in this new month, we are going to give a slash down, so that's why you have to reach out to me on time so you get to know the current price. After the new month, that's after first, which is tomorrow, the price is going to go up back to more than it is now, actually. So make sure you reach out as soon as possible so we get to discuss, and then I will admit you in the class. So if you also want to check out this thing I'm talking about, you want to check me out, you want to know more about copywriting, you want to know about my social media platform, then just go to any social media platform and type Faith Mba. Okay, Faith Mba on YouTube, Faith Mba on Instagram, Faith Mba, the genius copywriter. You can add that to be specific. Facebook, Faith Mba, or Faith James Mba. That's my Facebook page and my Facebook profile. Okay, so just type Faith Mba. If the distinguishing thing there is that you see Chims Rumoke in my profile, that's my other name. But every social media platform, just type Faith Mba, and then you're going to see me there. On LinkedIn, also type Faith Mba, the genius copywriter. You definitely see me. All right, so you can do well to go through my social media platforms and then reach out to me. I would love to coach you, and I would love to have one-on-one interaction with us. So for those of us in my class already, I'm hoping to get our feedbacks on the questions we have or comments that we have to make, and I hope you enjoyed this class. If you did, drop something on the comment section. I would want to see the fire. And yes, if you have not subscribed to this channel, you're missing a lot, like a whole lot. So do well to click the like button, do well to click notification, turn your notification button on, and subscribe. Guys, subscribe, like right now. Just be subscribing as you're watching this thing. Subscribe because there are lots of content. You want to learn copywriting, you want to learn video editing, you want to learn how to be financially free and self-development, click the button right now, subscribe, because you have a lot. If you also want to start a YouTube channel and you want to know step-by-step guide on how to do that and get to interact with me as well, please do well to also subscribe to this YouTube channel. Lots of content are coming. I'm really going to make this easy for us, because I knew it was very hard for me to get to this point where I am, but I just want to make it easy for all of us that are coming up, because life should be easy. I really wish someone made it easy for me, but at some point I got to learn. I knew how to work it out easily, and I want to teach us the same things as simple as possible. I don't want to keep it complex. I want to keep it as simple as possible, because it's going to be easier for us to start up something when things are easy. So thank you all so much for staying to the end of this class. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next class. We go live every Wednesday, compulsory, mandatory. It's mandatory. We come live on this platform every Wednesday. I also go live other days, but every single week on Wednesday we come live by 8 p.m. So do well to join us and also watch the other videos. If you want to know if you want to know what the AI DA formula is, you're going to see the description. You're going to see a link that will be popping up somewhere there. So you'll be able to click it and then you watch AID formula. If you want to know the psychology of selling, also check out my YouTube channel. It's here on this channel. If you also